Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, let me jump on and let's do a Celtic cross. See what's gone on over the weekend, what situation's like now, and then how it's going to be looking moving into this week. Okay, I feel like I'm struggling to get a reading out. I've tried a few times now. The story's all coming out quite differently. So there's quite a few different energies out there. I'm hoping that this time we're going to be lucky on being able to get a clear reading out. Okay, so I'm just going to pull the cards and put them first and see what they want to say. Well, the situation is blocking the flow of manifestations. They are so there. Your wishes are right there in front of you, and there's a block because we've got two major arcanas here, which is the Magician. That's about using the law of attraction, okay, to manifest your desires into reality. And we've got the Star as a block, so allowing yourself your wishes to come true. In the past energy, there's the King of Pentacles. That's a masculine energy who's focusing a lot on his stability and security, and he has quite a stubborn energy here. He's got kind of like the energy of the Emperor. He's looking quite stern and just trying to be responsible. And for me, that feels as if that isn't allowing himself to have his wishes come true. That's in the past energy over the weekend. There's a change here because the present energy is a change. It's the Death card. So there's this transformation now about allowing spirituality, I want to say, and enlightenment, allowing it to flow. It's like going with the flow here because we've got the Death card. Moving on to this week is the Two of Cups. That's spiritual union. That's when two cups can come together. Two people that are emotionally stable within to be able to share their love with another. So it's understanding the value of true love. What's going on behind the scenes is the Ten of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles. That's about, the universe is saying, this is where you're going to find your, that's where you'll find your prosperity, is within the love. Not so much with the King of Pentacles energy, within like more about providing. It's more of the happy home. The abundance is found within the home. How you're viewing yourself is the Two of Pentacles, which is a juggling act going on here, trying to remain balanced. How others are seeing you, you've got a Queen of Pentacles here, or how this is affecting others. So you've got counterparts here, the King of Pentacles, which is actually the husband card. The Queen of Pentacles is the wife card. They're both holding a pentacle, which makes me feel that they could be the Two of Cups. Because they are both holding a pentacle. So have a look at any hopes or fears. So we're looking at this one pentacle, aren't we? She has one pentacle. He has a pentacle. The universe is saying, offering this pentacle is where you are going to find your fulfillment. okay, your emotional and material prosperity within the Two of Cups here. There's two pentacles there being balanced out, which is between the masculine and feminine energy with the infinity symbol. It's balancing out these two cups, okay, the blending. There's work here on this one pentacle. So it's like that all focus is on this one pentacle now. Marriage. Masculine, feminine energy here with the keys. Okay, this is about traditions, belief systems, but it's the card of marriage. Okay. Well, we have got the husband-wife card out. We do have the Two of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor. I said it felt like the Emperor. But, I don't know, let's clarify. We're going to use the Psychic Tarot. So it really does look like marriage is on the cards. Okay. Let's get some clarification for this, the Magician. So this is the current situation, is the Magician. It's the law of attraction. As above, so below. As within, so without. You manifest what you think about. So this is how it was. Here's the Magician. Okay. There's that infinity symbol here. And then the block is the actual wishes. Okay, the star. And it looks like it's just about going after this star now. Focusing on this pentacle, but this pentacle isn't about so much financial. It's more about emotional satisfaction that will bring in the prosperity. So let's have a look at this Magician. The passion's been ignited. You see the light. Major Arcana with the Magician, basically saying that this is the Ace of Wands. This is available for you, a passionate journey. The heart chakra there is absolutely aflame. And then we have the light, which is the most positive card in the deck. It's the Sun card. That looks like what you've manifested. But the block is actually allowing your wish to come true, because it's about making a wish. Very much about new beginnings. The star there, because she's naked, she's going to be transparent. It's a very pure energy to that. A free spirit. Prosperity begins. I said that there was this worrying about money in kind of over the weekend, I want to say, in the past, so maybe last week. But it's kind of going, with the star here, this is where you'll find your prosperity with the two hands joining here. It's like a commitment card. So everything's peachy. Okay. So allowing it in. King of Pentacles, that's exactly what the King of Pentacles would want, is the security. King of Pentacles being the husband card, he does just need to kind of open up, as with the Emperor, to the emotion of love. Okay, to provide like kind of full security. Yeah, full security, material and spiritual prosperity. It's a blending of the two, Six of Pentacles. It's when you can kind of have it all. You have the abundance, but you have the love and the passion. Okay. So it looks like there could be careful consideration that's gone on over the weekend. It's kind of pondering. But this is the scales weighing out. Okay. It's the prosperity comes in so that then you can share more. So as you share, it kind of replenishes itself with the law of attraction. So the present energy is this spiritual transformation. This is allowing that material and spiritual prosperity in. With the Death card, it's when you drop the ego. Heart chakra and victory and success. Let's deal with the victory and success first, because this is the Six of Wands. This is when, yeah, you're quite proud of yourself, okay, and you're normally coming charging in on, well, not even charging, you're kind of, I don't know what I want to say, but it's very elegant. Just like it, actually, it's just like this horse here. This is the energy, but it would normally be not the like the kind of death, the skeleton here. It would be a masculine energy coming back to be recognised, like for respect. He's very much respected. People are kind of welcoming him. It's really the same. Look, he's been welcomed by the right people, and the others are kind of been dropped. It's just like he's too powerful. Just too much in his knowing. And this is the victory and success, but really I feel it's like reward and recognition as well. So being recognised. And then we have the heart chakra, which would be the heart opening here. That's where you really see where the abundance is, don't you? Okay, so that's what's happened. Looks like there's been this heart activation, heart chakra activation, now feeling the love, and it's caused this transformation. Let's have a look at the Two of Cups, two coming together to blend. You can see his hand is kind of, you know, ready to actually take hers. They're going to swap cups there. Or he could be taking hers to look after it for her. That's support, isn't it? And as I say that, it's like my eye is totally welled up and like I can't see anything out of it. What's wrong with this one eye? Oh, it's 11:22. It's like 11:11, isn't it? So there's an exchange of cups there, or he is, what's wrong with my eye? I had this the other day, but I found out what it was, and I haven't been doing it today. I rubbed my eyes the other day, and I really lost my eyesight. And I was saying to my daughter, I don't know what's happening. I thought I was going through some kind of spiritual thing, losing my eyesight. And I remember I'd eaten some spicy chicken wings, and it was on my fingers, and I'd rubbed them all in my eyes, and she found that quite funny, but I don't know what happened to my eye there. I haven't been eating spicy chicken wings. She was like, you fool. I was rubbing them more because look what's happened to my eyesight. Story. Let's look at this Two of Cups. Oh dear. What happened to my eye then? Okay. Deception and envy. I'm talking about eyes, and this gentleman here is lifting the mask off. I like the way that his kind of gown is green with the heart chakra here. I feel that this is really just an awakening to the connection. It's like kind of deceiving yourself. And then the surrender. Especially with the King of Pentacles here, because the prosperity, he could be quite envious of the prosperity. But actually taking that leap of faith to having that yourself. So it's very masculine energy. With the King of Pentacles and the Emperor here, to actually surrender. It's a surrender to love. It's like here the mask's been lifted. I would really like to read this card. We've got the Two of Cups. So let's clarify the Two of Cups. Let's find the book for this. Now, where would I have put that? I will find it. Did I put it back in the box? No. Where would this book be? Let's see. What am I looking for? The Seven of Swords. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This card comes at a time when individuals or conditions aren't what they appear to be. How well do you really know the people around you? Are they telling you everything you need to know? In business, make sure you gather all the necessary information so that you're aware of and understand all the facts before continuing. You've worked hard, don't let others take from you what is rightly yours. Unfortunately, some people may be envious of your accomplishments. This card also represents a time of sudden and unexpected changes, or when plans that you're undertaking may not turn out exactly the way you envisioned. Have a plan B as a fallback strategy to prevent future problems. Use this card as a reminder to be prepared. It's better to be safe than sorry. I felt that this is kind of like, I don't like to say it that way, but it's like it's a backup plan that wasn't seen originally, but it's kind of like the best option. This mask's been lifted, so this is something that wasn't seen before. And I feel it's like with sudden changes. Okay. Things aren't what they seem to be. So then we have behind the scenes with the universe saying your 10 of Cups. It's because this has been really slow and steady. Careful consideration could be a plan B. Okay, it's another option. That's what I want to say. But the universe is saying, you know, that this is the way for you to fulfill your desires or your dreams to come true. But it's like take off the mask. It's like clear vision. Maybe that's what the eye business was about. It's absolutely fine now. Okay. Let's see what wants to clarify this Knight of Pentacles and this 10 of Cups. But this Knight of Pentacles, we've got the Hangman. It's a sacrifice card. I was just about to say the 9 of Pentacles is the only knight who isn't charging off. Okay, so he's the one that kind of stays at home and thinks carefully about the future. He's very stable. It's more being about this love. Your 10 of Cups. It's like the fulfillment of wishes with the material and spiritual prosperity. But we have the Sacrifice card with the Hangman. So I'm going to read this one, just while we've got the book out. Oh, I've opened straight up to it. Powerful achievements are actually born as a result of great sacrifice. This card represents self-sacrifice and a time when you should look around your life to see what needs to be released. By surrendering and letting go, there will be more room to receive. The rewards for this are transformation, wisdom, gratitude and enlightenment. All the things you're really looking for, aren't they? With this death card here. By surrendering and letting go, there will be more room to receive. The rewards for this are transformation, wisdom, gratitude and enlightenment. I'm sure there's more. This card signifies that there's a situation happening or about to occur in your life and you can't control the outcome. This would be a good moment to pause, rest, have patience, reflect and meditate. It will be wise to stand back so you can learn to look at events with a more understanding, intuitive eye. Try to view people, issues or problems from a different perspective. If you can achieve this, it will have a profound effect on your soul and your life. Okay, and your eyes. So it's said about understanding, looking at things, at events with a more understanding, intuitive eye. So, the Sacrifice card also symbolises a period of transition and change. For it could be necessary to live. No, I've just kind of skipped lots. The sacrifice card can also symbolise a period of transition and change. The solutions you seek may be slow in coming, for it could be necessary to live into the answers. Accept the things that you can't control, heal and leave the past behind, move towards your future, and watch for new doors opening and paths that are being shown to you. Okay. So there's the message. You're going to have to live into it. Live into the answers, okay? For this clearer understanding. So that's what Divine's saying is going on behind the scenes. But we can kind of see that with the mask. About allowing, surrendering. So you're viewing yourself here, balancing out these two pentacles. Solar plexus chakra, it's the I can. So there's a willpower here and determination. The solar plexus chakra is located between the navel area, just below the rib cage. It represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem and confidence. The energy centre where your emotions and feelings are recorded, this chakra is associated with clairsentience, inner feeling, which is a major psychic reception area. To balance the chakra, you may want to try yoga, dance and movement, or breathwork with colour. In addition, be aware of people who drain your energy. Workshops and classes that focus on empowerment will help you open and harmonise this area. Sorry, I totally lost that last bit there. I don't know where my mind was going off to. It was a colour. We're going to do a colour card. That's what it was. But to balance this, to balance the chakra, you may want to try yoga, dance, and movement, or breath work with colour. In addition, be aware of people who drain your energy. Workshops and classes that focus on empowerment will help you open and harmonise this area. So this balancing act here, how you're viewing yourself, how others are viewing you, or how it's affecting others. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is the counterpart, spiritual strength. Now this is a masculine energy that's being supported by the universe through this transition. So this Queen of Pentacles, I'm going to say how others are viewing you. The Queen of Pentacles. How this is affecting others. I'm going to say that your counterpart is aware that you are being spiritually supported. Meaning that she's got her pentacle here and she's kind of keeping it on her lap, isn't she? She's, let's just have a look at the difference in there. Okay. So if you have a look at their faces here, just want to say she looks quite content there. It's got those grapes there. I was wondering if he was planning on feeding her these grapes. But the spiritual strength here, so she has the belief, the understanding that the masculine here will be supported through the transition. The Eight of Pentacles is about working on this pentacle now. But it's a hope or fear. So is it a fear that this King of Pentacles, will he get it right? The awareness. I've got my deck upside down, so he's come out upside down, which is, turn my deck around the right way now. But he did come out upside down, so that's an uncertainty on whether or not this masculine's actually getting it right with this pentacle, or with this Queen of Pentacles here. The awareness is the Magician, but that's what the actual situation's about. But it did come up reversed, meaning unsure. The masculine's unsure. Then we have the Hierophant, which, like I said, is like the marriage card. So let's see what wants to come out for this card. It's the crown chakra. And that's exactly where the magician is enlightened from. We've got the crown chakra. I'm going to read both of those. So let's read the magician as a hope or a fear, but just bear in mind that it came out reversed. This card is one of the key reminders that you already possess all the tools to guide and direct you in your life. Whether it's wisdom, intuition, psychic skill, creativity, self-motivation, love, willpower, physical ability, or just pure courage, they're all part of you. Once you learn to tap into and use them, you'll be amazed by the power and effect they can have. You have the ability to allow the universe to work in partnership with you. Together you can manifest change, whatever you desire may be, and bring about a positive outcome. This card represents your ability to create your own reality, to set ideas into motion and watch them grow. This card is often drawn when you're ready to switch direction, start a new project, or change careers. Now is the time to use positive thoughts, visualizations, and affirmations as you veer away from negativity. Knowledge is power and can lead to success. By having faith, keeping your willpower strong and directed, and by tapping into the tools that you possess, as well as calling on the magic from the universe, you can accomplish anything and everything you set out to do. So still this kind of not really surrendering completely to the belief that you can manifest this. So the crown chakra. With the Hierophant, this is about it being divinely orchestrated. With the crown chakra, let's have a look what the crown wants to say. What the crown wants to say. Okay, sounds very regal, doesn't it? I know. The crown chakra is located at the top of the head and has been called the 1,000-petaled lotus, or the receiver of light. This chakra is the centre of your link with the universe, the infinite, and your higher consciousness. It's a connection between wisdom and spiritual insight. The crown centre is the area where ethereal light and energy are received and then dispersed throughout your aura for total well-being. To balance this chakra, I find that meditation, breathwork, yoga, spiritual healing, acupuncture, and colour therapy work best. When properly aligned, your crown chakra will expand to the point where it's possible to access and tap into the deepest sources of wisdom. That light card come out with Passions Ignited, and it came out with the Magician to start with. That's kind of what the situation is. The crown chakra is located at the top of the head, so like we was looking at with the Magician here, at the top of the head, and has been called the 1,000-petaled lotus, or the receiver of light. And this chakra is the centre of your link with the universe, the infinite, and your higher consciousness. It's that infinity symbol. It's the connection between wisdom and spiritual insight. Okay, what was the bottom? There's a resurrection now. We've got the Emperor, and then we have the triumphant success. We will read this one. The Ace of Swords. The first of the mental cards signifies that new beginnings and exciting challenges may be before you. By utilising your strength, willpower, determination and focus, there's the potential for you to reign triumph in many areas of your life. In traditional tarot, this card represents the Ace of Swords, and since a sword is double-edged, It can cut through all the barriers that hold you back if it's done constructively and with precision. Remember that there's another side to the blade. If you're rash or use it in a destructive way, it could be harmful to yourself and others. Always pause and think before you act. This card is a reminder to vanquish negative thoughts from your mind, strengthen and tap into your mental powers, and use clarity with control in order to initiate new ways of thinking. And I think that is just a real strong message there to the Emperor. The Emperor's personality. Okay. Okay, let's get some oracle cards then. We can use a Greek mythology. See what card comes out. Got fortune. Okay. Tai Chi. I don't know if that says Tai Chi, but what's really bizarre is it's a form of exercise that I've taken up. To help with connecting and just the movements and just learning really about posture. That's just for my own kind of. You have to find something that really works with you when you're tapping in to serenity, the stillness, tapping into your inner knowing. So for it to say Tai Chi, it just made me chuckle, because fortune, it's just like, yeah, good choice. I don't know. So let's okay. I need to find. Oh no, these are now alphabetically. I love it when signs come to tell you that you're on the right path. And Tai Chi was a goddess of fortune, and you can call on her now to bring you the luck or prosperity you need. It was said in ancient Greece that with Tai Chi on your side, you could outstrip the achievements of those who were stronger or more able than yourself. So it's about partnership here. Your fortune with the Star, and I'm going to say with the Queen of Pentacles. For instance, if you're applying for a job and Tai Chi approves it, then you may be chosen above the more obvious candidates. One writer described how Tai Chi could give light to darkness and a way forward when things have reached an impasse or become stuck. If Tai Chi chose to sit aboard a sailing ship, then it would be preserved and not smashed on the rocks. It was said that if she had a hand on the rudder, it would be guided safely. Rich abundance was hers to award if she saw fit. You now have fortune on your side, so you can reach for the equivalent of Aladdin's lamp and make your wishes. Good luck should come as a result, for you are now blessed with hope and opportunity. And it's the union of the Two of Cups here. It's the power of the feminine energy. The compassion, the strength and the opportunity that the feminine brings for the masculine. Okay. Tai Chi. Oh. Colour card. Let's get a colour card for this week. Colour therapy. Pink, let love in. it's shown its face again. Pink is the energy of unconditional love, opening your heart and helping to heal heart problems. It assists with releasing emotional challenges and brings tranquility. Pink also helps with insomnia and the manifestation of dreams. Open your heart with delicate pink colours. Love. Become aware of any tension in your body. Take in a deep breath and allow your body to soften. Focus on letting go of any hardness or density. Close your eyes and imagine you are holding the most beautiful pink flower. Breathe in its sweet scent, inviting its beauty and delicateness to open your heart. Then imagine pink light from the flower flowing into your heart and filling it up with unconditional love. Okay, I want to get another one. Oh, the cards wanted to bend then. Gold. Attract abundance. It's upside down. Wants to get away. It's like, but the universe is saying it's here for you. Okay. Gold provides clarity in decision making, attracting abundance, expanding awareness, and clearing the path to wisdom, knowledge, and joy. Strengthen all fields of the body and spirit with gold, the strongest colour for healing all illness, but use it wisely. To attract abundance, focus on activating gold energy in the palms of your hands. Abundance. Hold a gold coin in each of your palms and focus on the gratitude for the abundance you already have. Close your eyes and bless the coins, imagining them multiplying into a mountain of abundance. Activate the golden energy in your palms by sending golden light into them. When your hands begin to tingle, you'll know that, where appropriate, everything you touch can now turn to gold. Say, Divine Spirit, open the well of abundance in my heart and attract continuous blessings into my life. There's still this fear here of allowing it in, allowing it to flow, or the surrender. Really about letting love in. Let love in, and then in comes your abundance. It's exactly what that's saying, isn't it? I will use the mermaids, but first we're going to use the unicorns, magical unicorns. Let's get some messages from the unicorns. Very soon. What you're asking for will happen soon in a happy way. Let's read it. I saw this book. This card wants you to know that your prayers are coming true very soon. There's no need to hurry or rush, and there's definitely no need to worry. After all, worry can slow down your wishes. Your desires are coming true in what's known as divine timing. This means that they're happening at exactly the perfect time for everyone involved. All the pieces of the puzzle are falling into place in just the right way. You'll be very pleased with the results. This card asks you to keep believing and not to give up hope. As you're waiting, put your energy into taking positive action to help your prayers along. For instance, if you get a strong feeling to do something, like reading a book, taking a class, or writing something, it's important that you do so. Okay, very soon. We get one more from here. A grandparent. Now this could really be doing with connecting. Okay, so with your ancestors, okay, your spiritual guidance team. And with grandparents, I always feel they're kind of the notch up, aren't they, from our parents? It's like grandparents have unconditional love for their grandchildren, okay, because they're their children's offspring. That's how I kind of view it. It's anyway. So I'm going to say this is a bond. It says here you have a special bond with a grandparent that can never be broken. And like myself, when I okay, so when I was born, I only had one grandparent alive, and that was my granddad, and he passed away when I was about, I think he passed away in 1981, so I was about 4. I remember slightly him going to visit him, but that doesn't mean that you can't connect, or that they're trying to connect with you. I'm smiling because I actually watched the movie Coco yesterday with my daughter, and that's very much about that. So how it's all kind of coming in. So first time I watched that, it was very enjoyable. I like the way they kind of address the transition, which is really good. So grandparent, and that movie had a lot to do with that. So your ancestors. So let's have a look at grandparent. Sorry, I was thinking about actually like the photograph kind of part of it, because I was thinking I actually had like a well, it was my cousin's husband actually not long ago sent me a picture, and it was my dad with his parents and all his brothers and sisters. They come from quite a large family. I don't know how many, but it was over 10 children, and I actually got to see what my grandparents looked like together, which was the picture, the memory. So okay, let's just read this. I'm still trying to look for the G. I'm too busy thinking about yeah, connecting with grandparents. There you go. This card wants you to know that your grandparent loves you very much. You have a special bond with a grandmother or grandfather or both, and their love is helping you right now. No matter what, you and your grandparent will always be connected by this love. You will always love and help each other, even if you're far away from each other. That's because the special bond that you share travels everywhere, even from heaven. Your love makes your grandparent very happy. He or she is also very proud of you and wants to help you discover your hidden talents. If you'd like help from this grandparent, just ask. You can ask for help by holding a silent mental conversation, by writing a letter, or by asking directly. Your grandparent will do whatever is possible to help, and probably will help you in an even better way than you could have imagined. The best way that you can help your grandparent is by being a happy and healthy person. Take really good care of yourself, do the right thing, and you'll continue to make your grandparent very proud of you in all ways. Got goosebumps. Really bring back to that film yesterday, because I can't even remember the little boy's name, but when he got to the other side, he was kind of shocked how everybody knew him, and yeah, real goosebumps, guys. Let's get a postcard from Spirit then. I said I was going to do some mermaid cards, which I will, and then we're going to end on a Mother Mary card. Most definitely. With that grandparent coming up. But that one really wants to come out, didn't it? Didn't even need to shuffle. I'm trying to read what this says. I cannot read that at all at the bottom now. Might be able to from here. You are I really don't know what that says. Okay, dearest you, it's like a note of love, or You are, you're a note of love. Okay, I'm not sure. Oh. Dearest Joe, there are times you get lost but refuse to see your part in things. Happens to everyone. Something feels familiar but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away that map you're using, which only lets you navigate based on your past experiences. That isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath and open to the truth. A desire to stay in denial means that part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the pattern that's shown up in your life. Yes, this is the right time to wake up and start again. By the way, you will always get another chance. You have unlimited chances to start again. We love you so much, we really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by super bright lights. Allow your eyes to adjust. Carry on, special one. A beautiful life awaits. Loving you so, so much. Well, coming with the eyesight. And you are, what does this say? I think it says, you are I give up with it, I'm not sure. She's blowing a trumpet there. It's something to do with, why can I not read this? It's quite annoying when I can't read this. Okay. Right, let's end on a Mother Mary card. Okay, let's get this wrapped up. That would be as clear as day to somebody else. Okay. These feel a bit stuck together. Okay, no, I don't want those. I can look to see what they say. Our Lady of Passion. Our Lady of the Inner Gate. Our Lady of Promise. Okay. There's no way I'm reading all those. There's two again. I don't want two. I just want the one, please. Thank you. Right, let's just stop and have a bit of coffee. Our Lady of Answered Prayers. It's about all your wishes coming true. Okay, card number 7. I feel like this is most definitely a message from this grandparent card and about the connection and how they know us. Anyway, let's read this. I hear your every thought, your every prayer uttered under the breath. I feel every beat of your sacred heart as it yearns for my limitless love. Do you imagine that I could be ignorant of that which you need the most, or that I would neglect attending to the deepest needs of your sacred heart? Do you imagine that I am not moved by your suffering or your courage? My beloved, I have already answered your every heartbeat, and you must now look for me to see that I stand right before you and have never left you. I am with you now, and your prayers are answered through my miracles and my grace. Have faith in me. Prayer. is a powerful practice. Sometimes we might worry that we are not saying the right words or that our prayer is too simple or too confusing. Prayer is just speaking with the divine from the heart. There is no need for ornate words or perfect expression. Whatever comes from your heart is the most powerful prayer. Prayer is conversation with the divine. In the same way that we communicate regularly to build a human relationship, to strengthen our relationship with the divine, we can choose to communicate regularly too. Morning and night, we can utter a quick prayer from the heart. Mother Mary, be with me, guide me, protect and assist me, that I can serve love. Thank you. It is like getting dressed spiritually, wearing an invisible but palpable robe of protection and grace. It is subtle but extremely effective, and when done regularly, you will notice a difference over time. You'll eventually wonder how you ever managed without it. Perhaps you may worry or be confused as to what you are needing protection from, but there is no need to be fearful. There are many distractions and distortions that exist in the world, from the most mundane and yet powerful forces of media and advertising to the more subtle and yet also very powerful undercurrents of unprocessed fear that exists in the collective human soul. We are able to live more freely with greater trust in the steps we are asked to take in our lives if we have some help in deflecting influences that could unnecessarily undermine our self-confidence and make our tasks more difficult than they need to be. This oracle brings a profound message of peace in that your prayers are being answered now. Feeling the relief of this realization can help the answer reach us more quickly. A soft, receptive heart, rather than a heart hardened by fear or expectation of disappointment, can be touched by the divine more easily. Answers always come. It is our ability to recognize them, to be moved by them, and to allow the solution to unravel that can be the challenge. When we call upon the Divine Mother, we are also assisted with our ability to let go of our attachment to the difficulty, the pain, the problem, and instead to let go, to open up to the healing, the solution. Part of how this happens is through being willing to not just look at your life situations now, but to really see your life through the eyes of your heart. There is something or someone that is happening in your life now that is the seed of the answered prayer. The situation is being resolved. Sometimes this is in its earlier stages, and we have to wait a while before we can consciously recognise that the miracle is manifesting right before our eyes. At other times, however, it is meant to happen now. The solution is right in front of us. When this oracle appears, your solution is not in a distant future, but under your feet, the here and now. But under your feet in the here and now. Open your heart and open your eyes. You can pray that you can see the answer before you now and become capable of accepting the divine help that is offered to you now with the following healing process and affirmation. This oracle is assuring you that your prayer is capable of being resolved. It is also encouraging you to hold a soft, receptive heart in realisation that the answer is already tapping at the door of your heart, waiting for it to open up and receive. Okay, here's the healing process and affirmation. Close your eyes and place your hands in prayer position at your heart. If this does not feel natural for you, you may like to gently hold your hands together at your heart, but open with palms facing upwards as though ready to receive. If you have a prayer that you would like to say, either for the first time or repeated, you can speak the prayer quietly in your mind or aloud. Just speak naturally from the heart as though talking to your best friend. Then imagine the words that you have spoken transforming into soft golden light in the air in front of you. The soft golden light of your prayer rises up towards an even brighter golden light burning like a sun just above you. As the light of your prayers enters into that golden light, it bursts into stunning flames of golden fire. Feeling the nourishing warmth of those golden flames gently warming the crown of your head and all the way down into your heart and hands with a soft feeling of goodness, know that your prayer is answered. When you are ready, say the following prayer, repeating it quietly in your mind, or if you can, speaking it aloud. Mother Mary, full of grace, help me find the courage within to accept the answers to all my prayers. Help me surrender my thoughts of how this should be and to lovingly embrace what is. I trust you completely. I thank you for your divine intervention and protection. May I feel that you are with me always. Through your miraculous grace, the heartfelt prayers of the world are answered. Thank you. Rest quietly for a moment. When you are ready, you may like to finish this healing process with this affirmation. Holy Mother of Grace, in all of my life I see your loving gaze. I accept all that is and all that will be, and I accept your healing intervention that I may live my divine destiny. In service, my heart opens and receives you now. Okay. That light and that burning flame, all with the magician here about manifesting with the sun card. Okay. Let me just pull some mermaids and dolphins. I think I'm actually going to end on a journey of love. Self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. You've been very hard on yourself lately, using harsh words towards yourself verbally or mentally. While it's healthy to hold yourself up to a high standards, this card says that you've been bordered, but I'm going to read that bit again. While it's healthy to hold yourself up to high standards, this card says that you've bordered on self-abuse. Everyone makes mistakes and it's normal to feel regret occasionally. Sorry.
Hello.
Hello.
There's one.
How many have we got?
Definitely two. Start
You have to carry these as well, don't
We
you?
do.
It's like, come on.
And if you're not in,
A nightmare, you've got to carry them back.
that's correct. So we're so happy to see
Well, I'm
you.
home, so it's all good. Happy days.
Thank you.
Enjoy your day.
Oh, perfect.
Bye. Sorry. Scared the life out of me. Maybe I should do the self-forgiveness card again. Let's just start the message again, I think. You've been very hard on yourself lately, using harsh words towards yourself verbally or mentally. While it's healthy to hold yourself up to high standards, this card says that you've been bordered on self-abuse. Everyone makes mistakes and it's normal to feel regret occasionally. What's important though is how you handle these mistakes. As you focus on your positive attributes, your self-esteem will increase and your stress level will be diminished. Remember that guilt is the opposite of love. Your guilt doesn't help anyone or anything, but your divine love helps everyone, everywhere. Affirm, I ask that all effects of my mistakes be undone in all directions of time. And I now release all guilt completely. I love my true self from top to bottom. I'm going to read that affirmation again, okay? So affirm, I ask that all efforts of my mistakes, it doesn't say efforts, all efforts of my estate. Oh, we put effort into making mistakes. We probably do. We do self-destruct, don't we? It does say here that you've been on self-abuse. So, okay. I ask that all effects of my mistakes be undone in all directions of time, and I now release all guilt completely. I love my true self from top to bottom. Okay. let's finish on this journey of love. I need to create more space. Okay. I don't know, for some reason I feel like the poem's going to be important. Well, I mean the cards are always important, but it was like really being drawn to a journey of love. So I want to say, let's see what the poem wants to say. Her Grace. Card number 17. Let's read the poem first. I was born long before our time, and yet my time with you is something new, for you awaken in me a spirit that was longing for release, waiting for your touch. I thought I was safe to stay inside the boundaries and walls I carried with me. You touched all of me, and we walked outside the lines together. Okay. The goddess is awakening within your life. It may be within your own body, with an essential deepening of relationship with your own body or with the body of another, through expanding creativity, a sudden burst of feeling that you cannot logically explain, a desire to move, to dance, to express yourself, to sing, to write music, to draw, to play in nature, to swim and to collect shells and lie on your back in the moonlight gazing at the stars. Let her reach you. She is calling to you from ancient times, calling you to allow her more deeply into your life. Celebrate the divine feminine. She is coming to life for you. Whether man or woman, your life is about to be touched by her magic, never to be the same again. This oracle brings you a message. There is a woman who brings divine blessings into your life, who is trying to connect with you more deeply. The blessing may be one that is obvious or one that is hidden in a challenge. The woman may be your own body if you are a female, or your own inner feminine if you are a male. It may be a spiritual or physical being, the great mother, your lover, your sister, or your dearest friend. It may be a woman as yet unknown to you, but who holds a soul contract with you, an agreement predestined to awaken you. The empowerment will come to you not by rejecting what is offered by this feminine presence, but by embracing it and finding your truth through it. This is exciting because it means you are growing. You are entering into the feminine temples of wisdom and finding a home now. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Okay. Let's end on some Lovers Oracle then. Which ones are going to jump out? These ones. There's two, isn't there? Okay, we'll use these little ones. Just going to shuffle. Two souls, but with a single thought. Two hearts that beat as one. Two hearts are beating just one mind. Is it? Together forever. Until the end of time. Okay, that's enough singing. Once you see into someone's soul, you're connected forever. And soulmates, isn't it? Where's my soulmate card gone? Right, let's get one more. The ultimate sadness is to go through life without loving, but it would be almost equally sad to leave this world without ever telling those you love that you do love them. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Love does not know about yesterday and tomorrow. It is always new. It's about living in the now. One of those cards said that it's right here at your feet, like wanting to be dealt with in the now, in the present. So I can't remember which one that was, but I remember reading it. Okay, guys. Right, let's wrap it up there for today, and I will catch up with you guys soon. So have a fantastic day, and I'll speak to you later. Take care. Bye for now.